GeoGuessr added quizzes a few months ago, and you can say I did them all when they came out, but they have since added way more. Look at that. Whoa. So in this video, we're going to play a few of the quizzes, and we'll just see how we get on. We'll start with the one that hopefully I should find quite easy. Country silhouettes, European Union. But I'll do some tricky ones further into the video. Alright, so I think I just identify the country shapes. There's 27 apparently. Which country is this? That would be Italy. Oh, I have to click them as well. I can't just type them. There we go. 5,000 points. Very nice, very nice. Let's try and get a perfect score on this one. Alright, 2 of 27. Is it going to go through almost all? Oh, it's Greece. It's Greece. I have to be quick. Yeah, with 27 answers, it's going to be most of the European Union countries, isn't it? If not all. Here we go. Next one. Which country is this? Ooh, that's Croatia. Oh, why does it always put me on the wrong bit of the map? Why does it always start us over in North America? That's so annoying. Right, okay, here we go. I'm stressed now. That would be France, please. Click, guess. There we go. I love the confetti. The confetti's a lot of fun. The little jazzy music in between rounds. All right, stressed once again. What we got? Ooh, Serbia. No, Belgium. It's Belgium. Guess. Still 5,000 points. I think if I was any longer there, I would have started losing points. So the reason I got mixed up with Serbia is because Serbia's capital is Belgrade, and this is Belgium, so they've ended up intertwined in my head. Alright, next round. Which country is this? It's Bulgaria. Find it in time. Click it. Guess. There we go. Next one is, that's Cyprus. A little bit harder to click. Where is it? It's just there under Turkey. Denmark. There we go. God, threw me off there when it circled Greenland, but I get it. Which country is this? Okay, that's Austria, I think. This is far too stressful. I don't know why. Which country is this? It's Portugal, obviously. It's Portugal. That one just didn't come to me. Originally, I was thinking Albania, but I was like, it's not Albania. And then I was just sticking in the area. That's quite an easy one, but I nearly didn't get it in time. Which country is this? It's one of these fellas. Estonia. There we go. Couldn't have said Estonia off the bat, but I knew where it was, so I was able to just look for it. And then this one is... why am I... Yeah, Finland. Mine went blank for a second, but we're okay. Right, if I get this one, you have to subscribe if you haven't already. That's Germany. Looks a bit like a piece of broccoli. Guys, that means you have to subscribe. Look at that. There's an animation and everything. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Which country is this? Yes, Hungary. There we go. Originally, I was thinking Bulgaria because this shape up here is similar, but then he didn't have the legs of the bull. That's how I remember that one. What country is this? It's Ireland, please. There you go. That was an easy one. And the next one is... looks like a fish, Romania. They're so fun, these. It's a really nice little feature that they've added. Czechia? Yeah. Oh, still 5,000. This is getting a little bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, God. Oh no! What's that? Xavier. Oh! The fact that I wasn't deducted any points there suggests that I actually don't need to panic quite as much. I was pretty slow there, I'm not gonna lie. That's Lithuania, thank you. I remember the little nipply bit down here. Where's that? I don't know. Why is it just not coming to me? Oh no! What's that? What country is this? It looks like an island, but... Oh, it's Malta, isn't it? Oh. Well, I took ages there and I still got a perfect score, so you must just have to get it right. Well, I'll stop panicking then. Yeah, that one I just completely forgot and then remembered it was teeny tiny little Malta. Alright, well, I'll put my feet up for this next one. Which country is this? Well, we all know that would be the Netherlands, but maybe I'll just wait a little bit before I lock it in. I'm kidding. There we go. Thank you. I definitely think it should deduct your points like it did last time I played this. Which country is this? That's Poland, which is right there, I guess. Round 23 of 27. Which country is this? That's Spain, isn't it? Click, guess. And the next one, that would be Serbia, is it? I think. No, it's not. Don't tell me. I'm not going to look at the map. We're cleverer than that. We don't need the map. I might need the map. Luxembourg. Yeah, of course. But yeah, if there's no time difference, what's the point in the whole bloody quiz? Because you can literally just scout the map until you find it. This one, I think it's Slovakia. Yeah, it is. And now our penultimate one. Here we go. What's it going to be? That would be... Slovenia, I think. I will zoom in and confirm. Slovenia, yes, there we go. And then the final one. Presumably it's going to be somewhat tricky, but no, it is not. That would be Sweden. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the cheers. Appreciate that. Perfect score, but it was quite easy and actually not that skill-based in the end. All right, let's do something that I might struggle with a bit. Let's do capitals. Here we go. Capital of Austria. I should know this more. It's Vienna? Yeah, of course it is. I just doubted myself too much. I don't know why I did that. Look at the other options. It was obviously Vienna. I don't know. I don't have a perfect score. Oh, right. Well, we'll hopefully redeem ourselves. I'm ready. Capital of Belgium's Brussels. Okay, now we're pulling it back together. Capital of Brazil is Brasilia. There you go. Yeah. Oh, man. I just wasn't focusing on that first one. So sad. So sad. Capital of Norway is Oslo. 5,000. And then capital of Canada is Ottawa. Good, good. So far, countries that we know, so I've not had to do any educated guesses. Santiago. Not Lima. Capital of Australia is Canberra. Not Sydney. Lots of people think it's Sydney. Capital of Switzerland is Bern. Yep, good. And then capital of Colombia is Bogota. Yes, Bogota is the one that I forgot in my previous video. Next one, China's Beijing. Quite easy so far, but I assume it's going to get trickier in this second half. Czech Republic, Prague, right? Yeah. Capital of Germany is Berlin. And Denmark's Copenhagen. So I suppose it's a little bit easy when the other multiple choice answers aren't capitals. Like, if you'd shoved Amsterdam in there, because the countries are somewhat close to each other, in the panic, I might have potentially thought of the wrong one. I could definitely see myself getting caught up on, like, Budapest and Bucharest, those similar sounding places. Either way, though, so far, we've got everyone right. Oh, it's too easy. Capital of Ghana. Oh, I take it all back. Accra, I think? Yes, there we go. I don't know why I know that one. I've gotten way too confident. No, we're okay. We're okay. It's Athens. It's Athens. Capital of Hungary. Budapest. Oh my god, it's done exactly what I said. Yeah, it's put other capitals. It has gotten harder. Oh god. Indonesia. Jakarta. Yes. The only one I'd heard of, so it's got to be. Capital of India is New Delhi. Shout out to all my Indian fans. About 5% of my audience is Indian these days. Iraq. Tehran? Ah, it's Baghdad. Ruined our streak. That's fine, though. That's fine. Get the others right. South Korea is Seoul. New Zealand is Wellington. And then 23 of 25, Warsaw. Yeah, so sometimes they're other capital cities, and sometimes they're just other places in that country. It's interesting. Turkey, Ankara, where is it? There it is. Is the Iraq one the only one I'm going to get wrong? That's so sad. Final one. Maybe it'll be tricky. Here we go. Slovakia. Ooh, is it Ljubljana or Bratislava? I think it's Ljubljana. Ah, it's Bratislava. Okay, not bad. That's alright, Right, 4 countries in 15 minutes. Pack your bags, we're heading to 4 different countries. Expect some trivia after you've deducted where we are. This could be tricky, we'll see how we get on. Our first stop is towards a Eurasian country with a rich history. Do you know where we're going? So maybe it could be Turkey? That's got quite a rich history. Pinpoint the location. Oh god, yes, so it's like a geoguess around. My god, I don't know. Can we find any flags or anything, or some domains, anything that kind of gives us some big clues? Yes. Akidi. Oh, that looks like a picture of the Turkey flag. I am gonna go for it. Okay, shall I go just in the capital? We'll go in the capital, guess. Istanbul. We got the country though, that's fine. Right, some questions about Turkey. We're in Istanbul, but what was it called? It used to be called Constantinople, I think. Yes. I'm quite stressed, I'm not gonna lie. Famous building. The Blue Mosque? I'll go with the Blue Mosque. Yeah! That was just a complete guess. Onwards and westward. So we're going to a different country. Now we're taking the train to a country with multiple languages. Indonesia, Singapore, maybe? Let's find out. Okay. So, no, this looks more European, doesn't it? Sunrise, Alice Tag. Okay, so that's German, right? Yeah, Platz's place. But it's a place with multiple languages, so maybe it's somewhere like Luxembourg or Austria or something. Oh, hang on. We've got a domain on there. Oh, it's blurred. A place with multiple languages. Thailand? What? Oh, wait, it's probably just a Taiwanese shop, maybe. I'm thrown off. I've only got 30 seconds. I guess I go with Austria. I'll keep looking just in case we see anything else. Oh, hang on. Domain. Czechia? We'll go Czechia because of that. Guess. Switzerland! The CH threw me off at the end, so I would have had slightly more points if I've stayed on Austria. All the pictures you see of Switzerland are beautiful mountainous regions, so I was just not ready to see a built-up city. I didn't even think of them. Alright, the chocolate Toblerone was created in Switzerland, but what mountain's on the logo? Mount Blanc, maybe? No! Matterhorn. Mont Blanc's France, isn't it? I thought it was maybe on the border, but I think it might still be. Governing system in Switzerland? No idea. Consensus democracy. Right, now we're getting to some tricky ones. Oh, see you later, Switzerland. If we were to travel by boat to our next destination, it would have been hard in March 2021. Do you remember what happened here last year that generated a lot of media attention? So we're talking about Suez Canal, which was in Egypt. Pinpoint the location. Here we go. The ship Evergreen got stuck here for multiple days. Yeah, I should be able to find that. So it's, yeah, Suez. And then shall I just go like here? We'll go in the middle. Right there. Guess. Ah, it was a little bit further down. It's 5 miles away. Okay, no problem. We got the area, though. Who's this famous Egyptian soccer player? I have no idea. I don't know anything about soccer. I'll go with Salah. Yes, because I saw he was playing for LFC. I've heard people I know on Twitter talking about Salah. Quiz time. What is this Egyptian god called? It's Ra, isn't it? Oh, it's not? Oh, yeah, Anubis. We're off again. Let's go. It's a long way west to our last destination, so we better go by plane. Okay, so maybe Japan or somewhere. No, this doesn't look like Japan. Zooming in, what's it say? Nevada State. Oh, west. I was going bloody east. I'm a fool. I mean, we're just in USA, I think. And it looks like we're in Las Vegas. Shall I just guess? Yeah. Yeah, bloody Las Vegas. What's the term of the notification police uses when arresting someone? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against your court of law. Miranda warning? Yeah, I was a bit slow with it, but we got there. What is this method called? It's used when someone is choking and was developed as Heimlich maneuver. There we go. They don't mess around taking away points from you in this round. Our trip's complete. Now we're back home. Let's see how well you know history about newly visited countries. Sort the events from these countries we've visited from oldest to latest. Oh, dear me. I'll see how we get on. Right, Ottoman Empire dissolves, 1922. Rolex is founded. It's got to have been around that time, I would assume. I'll go slightly younger. I was wrong. All right. Suez Canal opens. That's probably 18 something. Yeah, 1869. Great Depression was 1920s, so I'll say just after. Yep, 1929. Just Rolex that we got mixed up on. Oh, we're doing it again. It's away. Sort these rather recent events from oldest. Housing market crash in the US. Arab Spring in Egypt. I have no idea on that one, so I'll go older. I'm wrong. Tennis player Roger Federer retires. Surely that's more recent. 2022, yeah. New president of Turkey. I'll go here. Yes, nice. One wrong again. Okay. GG, you win a bad poem. I don't want a bad poem. Okay, that one definitely more of a challenge for us. Right, shall we feed our ego with some basic geography? I think we should. Country nicknames. We'll start off with the location. The Maori people named this country Eriotoria, or Land of the Long White Cloud. Okay, so that's New Zealand, I think. And yeah, I mean, it looks pretty, yeah, is it just Auckland, New Zealand? I'll just go for it. Maori are really closely associated with New Zealand, aren't they? There we go. So is this question going to be about New Zealand? Which country is known as Land of Fire and Ice? Iceland, because of the volcanoes, that makes sense. I'm not really familiar on these nicknames, so we'll just have to get. Land of the Rising Sun, that one's Japan. I did know that one. Land of the Incas, that's Peru, right? Yes, that llama looked beautiful, didn't he? Oh, great mountains coming up. Don't know much about mountains, I'll be honest. Hope you're not afraid of heights. I'm actually not. I'm all right with them. Which continent is home to the highest mountain? Asia. Nepal? Is it in Nepal? Which country is home to the famous Matterhorn? Oh, I know this one. I've just learned it. Switzerland. There you go. Oh, sorting time. They're quite fun, these. Order the mountains from lowest to highest. So Mount Everest obviously going to be highest. Mount Kilimanjaro, it's got to be higher than Mont Blanc. There you go. Mount Fiji, it's here or it's here. I'll go there. Ah, it's actually smaller than Mont Blanc. And then K2 is the second tallest, so that definitely goes there. Ah, one day we will get all of these instead of just getting one wrong. Can you pinpoint the upcoming location on the map? Hint, North Pacific Ocean. North Pacific Ocean. So it's a small island country somewhere then. It doesn't look that small. Wait, we've got some American flags, so I'm thinking maybe it's Guam. Could it be Hawaii? I didn't know if Hawaii is this built up. Should I go Hawaii? We'll have a look around. We've got some time. No clues there. Oh, that's the Hawaiian state flag. So we'll go with Honolulu then. There you go. Yes, 2 miles away. I did not realize Hawaii was as built up as that. That was a big city with big buildings and stuff. Which ocean is the largest? Pacific. Next question, please. It's almost as if this is called basic geography. Which river runs through Grand Canyon? Colorado River? Yeah, just a guess based on the others. Smallest in the world. Indian? No. Arctic. I didn't know that one. Fair enough. Which river is the longest in Africa? Well, that would be the Nile, because it's the longest everywhere. Which ocean is the warmest in the world? Pacific, probably? No? India? Oh, of course, because the equator and stuff. Yeah, that was a stupid answer from me. Starting off with 2 locations. Can you figure out the country? Yeah, should be alright. What we got? We got a travel agent, which isn't very helpful. Maybe French, potentially. We'll have a look about. Could be Italy as well. Did we have a website there? Nope. Who graffitis the side of a van? You can't do that. Here we go. I think that's a .fr, so I'll have it clicked in case we don't find anything else. Right, yeah, those are French-looking signs as well. Should we go for it? Yeah, we'll guess. Nice. We weren't in Paris, though. We were in Lyon. And we've got another one. We've got some Asian scripts. It looks like South Korean, I think. Oh, flavor of Nepal, India. Don't get sucked into that. Should we just go with Seoul? I think we should. We got the boxy vehicles. Yeah. Obviously, it could be Japan, but I think that the text is South Korean, so I'll go Seoul. Guess. Nice. Around 16 of 18. We're doing all right in this one, to be fair. Which country is largest in the world? Well, it's Russia. Nice. And what is the capital of Canada? That's Ottawa. An easy finish there. What did we get in total? Oh, no, it's still going. It's still going. There's one more question. Which country is located on the equator? Well, Egypt's up there, so it's not Egypt. So I'll go with Chile. Is it Indonesia? Yeah. Damn it. A sad, sad finish to an otherwise wholesome game. We did quite good there, though. I'm happy with that. Okay, I want to do another geography one, but what if we do a one that isn't geography at all? Just to see if we just completely humiliate ourselves. So let's go with celebrities. Can you name the celebrities? Do you know where they're from, what they're known for? I could probably get about half of them. Let's see. Okay, that is Emilia Clarke. Which song did Miley Cyrus not make? She did Wrecking Ball. I think she did Party in the USA. Diamonds is Rihanna, I think, isn't it? Look at me go. Next one. Who's this? That's Ariana Grande. What a plot twist when I just get every single celebrity question. Where is Margot Robbie from? USA, I think. Australia. Okay, fair enough. Next one. Who is this? That's Ryan Gosling or... It's Ryan Gosling. I wasn't sure between the 2 Ryans, but we got there. We got there. What song did Kanye West make? Mockingbird's Eminem, In the Club's 50 Cent, No Church in the Wild, maybe? Must be Bound 2 then. I know he does a lot of songs about religion, so that was my guess. Who is this? That is Emma Stone. There you go. Where is Gal... Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with her. I'll go with Israel. It was Israel. Who is this? That's Mark Wahlberg. That's Matt Damon. Sad that for those two, because they often do get mixed up. Next one, I'm having a drink. Passengers? Must be Spiderhead then. I hadn't heard of the bottom 2. Who's this? It's Kim Kardashian. Yes! Alright, we're halfway. We're doing alright. Vietnam. China. Fair enough. Who is this? That's Beyonce. Which character? Hermione Granger, of course. I'm being quick. I want me 5,000 points. Who is this? That's Zendaya. You guessed after 2 seconds. It was quicker than 2 seconds. Mark Ruffalo. The Whale? Ah! In what movie did he play a part? I thought it said did not. That's sad. Who is this? Ben Affleck, I think. Yeah, there you go. Where's Russell Crowe from? He's New Zealand, isn't he? Yes! Who is this? That's Denzel Washington. And what series did... Squid Game. Yeah, Squid Game. Good series, good actress. Who is this? Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, Jason Statham. Penelope Cruz. Argentina. I thought Penelope Cruz was a cartoon character. I think I'm thinking of Penelope Pitstop. Who is this? Sandra Bullock. Yes. Who is this? Chris Rock. It's Chris Rock. Okay, 85,000, about 75%. Not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Right, we will do Geo Trivia true or false, because I reckon I could definitely get slipped up here. True or false? 5 statements associated with 5 different European countries coming up. After that, you will have to sort the countries in terms of population size. Good luck to me. Albert Einstein was German. No, he was Austrian, was... Right. Okay. I might be thinking of Hitler. Belfast is the capital of Ireland. False. Yeah, Dublin. Shout out to Dublin. France invented the metric system. I'll say true. That was just a guess. Naples is north of Rome? Yeah. No? I thought it was there, but that's Venice. Naples is down there. I'm a fool, I'm a fool. Croatia, it's illegal to pick the national flower. I'll say true, because why else would it be a question, I guess? Oh, sorting time. Right, here we go. All the countries in terms of population and size. Ireland. Okay, France is definitely more populated. Croatia, probably in the middle. Oh, Italy. Yeah, up there. Germany's really populated, isn't it? 83 million. Once again, I just got one wrong. I want to get them all. Come on. True or false? Oh, here we go. Asia this time. Right, I'm ready. Indonesia. Yeah. Why would it be a question if it wasn't, you know? Baseball, most popular spectator sport? I'll say false. It's true. Surprising. India drives on the right. No, I'll say false. Yes. I'm just thinking India was previously controlled by UK, wasn't it? Oldest national park in the world, Mongolia? Yeah, why not? Go on. National animal of Nepal's a cow. Yeah, I could see that happening. We're sorting again. Right, 5 out of 5. Sort the countries by landmass. Nepal and India. Right, India's definitely way larger than Nepal. Japan, probably the middle. Yes. Indonesia, massive country. Whack it up top. No! No. Mongolia. Put it there. Yeah. Nah! Wow. True or false? South America. We're learning some things here. Oil is Colombia's main export. I'll say false, you know. It's true, it's true. Why would it be a question? Sao Paulo was first capital. I think that is true. Nope, I'm wrong. This isn't going great, this one. Uruguay is on the Pacific Sea coast. No, it's not, is it? Yeah, it's definitely not. I should have just had faith in myself and got a perfect score. Chile is home to the driest desert in the world. Do you know what? I'll say true. Yeah, there we go. 17 of 18. Currency used in Argentina. And no, I think real's Brazil. What currency uses real? Brazil. It is Brazil. Yes. Oh, I have to find a country. .com, drywall, so English speaking, South American, isn't it? It's got to look at the text, look at the people. It's not all English speaking. Colombia. Okay, guess, there you go. Domain names make GeoGuessr way too easy. Probably about 65% there. That's alright. Well, wasn't that fun? And there's lots of other quizzes for me to do, so let me know if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Would you have beaten my scores? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later.